One creator used this tool to generate 30 pieces of viral ready content in 30 minutes. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how he did it. Let's get into it. Today we are reviewing ViralSky, a content generation platform built specifically to solve the single biggest bottleneck for anyone posting on social media: staring at a blank screen, trying to come up with something worth posting, and then watching whatever you did post disappear into the void with barely any engagement. Quick heads up before we go further. The link to grab this for yourself is in the description below, and it's pinned in the first comment too. So scroll down and it's right there waiting. Let's talk about who actually built this and why, because the backstory matters here. It was built by a full-time content creator with over 800,000 followers on his personal brand alone, plus other pages pulling in millions more, and over 1 billion organic views generated across social platforms. Before AI, he was spending hours every week just staring at a blank page, trying to write something that would actually hit. When AI tools came along, he tried the obvious ones, and the output sounded exactly like what it was: robotic, generic, clearly AI written. So instead of settling for that, he and his co-founder built templates trained on more than 500 million viral views, and plugged in the strongest AI models available to generate content that actually sounds human. So let's break down what this thing actually does, starting with threads, because that's the core of the platform. You can take literally any topic and turn it into a fully structured, platform-formatted thread using proven viral structures built specifically for X, Facebook, Threads, and other platforms. Instead of getting one generic draft, it tests multiple hooks and angles instantly, so you're not stuck with whatever the AI decided was best on the first try. You can also personalize the AI's drafts with your own voice and past examples, so you're not starting from a completely blank page every time, and the output actually sounds like you instead of a template. Next, and this might be the most useful feature for anyone who's ever sat there thinking, I have no idea what to post today, is the idea generation. With one click, it generates 10 viral-worthy topic ideas specific to your niche, complete with pre-written hooks and customization tips. From there, you can turn any of those ideas directly into a post, a thread, an image, or news-driven content. So you go from zero ideas to a full content pipeline in minutes, instead of staring at your notes app hoping for inspiration. Then there's image generation, because text-only posts are leaving a lot of engagement on the table on most platforms. You can generate eye-catching visuals that pair directly with your threads or work perfectly fine as standalone posts. There are ready-to-use templates for memes, charts, and quote cards. So your posts are actually built to catch someone's eye while they're scrolling past 100 other things instead of blending into the feed. And here's a feature that genuinely stands out: turning current news into content before the moment passes. It pulls from live current articles with sourced information, then adapts the tone for whichever platform you're posting to: X, LinkedIn, Threads, or Facebook. You can refine anything it generates with one click, sharpen the hook, adjust the length, punch up a statistic, and repurpose that single news story into a thread, an image, or a longer post before that news cycle moves on to something else. If you ever wanted to jump on trending topics but never had the time to write something fast enough, this closes that gap completely. Now let's talk about how the credit system actually works, because this matters a lot for figuring out which plan fits you. Core content generation, so a full thread or a platform formatted post, costs 2 credits. Regenerating an existing thread from scratch is also 2 credits. And the same goes for pulling fresh news-based content. Lighter actions cost less. Generating your 10 topic ideas is just 1 credit. And a quick refinement pass on existing content is also 1 credit. Images cost more since they're a heavier lift. 5 credits for the standard image model and 10 credits if you want the higher fidelity premium model. As for plans, the recommended tier gives you 1600 monthly credits, which at 2 credits per core piece of content works out to roughly 800 pieces of core content a month, or a mix of threads, posts, news content, and images, depending on how you split your usage. And here's something worth knowing if you're the type who wants long-term value. Lifetime deal holders are grandfathered into every new template, every new AI model, and every new feature the team ships going forward. So you're not locked into today's version of the tool. Now, to be fair and balanced, this isn't a magic button that guarantees virality. No tool can honestly promise that. Some users have mentioned the outputs can need a bit of polishing before publishing, and brand voice customization, while present, could be deeper for people with a very specific tone. It's also a newer, small, bootstrapped company, so support and integrations will keep expanding over time rather than being fully built out already. But if your actual bottleneck right now is coming up with ideas fast enough, formatting them properly for each platform, and pairing them with visuals that actually stop the scroll, this handles that entire workflow in one place instead of you manually researching trends, writing drafts, and separately designing graphics. Alright, that covers the full breakdown. The link is in the description and pinned in the first comment if you want to grab it for yourself. If this was helpful, follow this page so you don't miss the next one. And subscribe to the channel because I am breaking down tools exactly like this every single week to help you figure out what's actually worth using. And if you want a complete step-by-step tutorial showing you exactly how to set this up and generate your first batch of content, drop a comment below saying tutorial and I'll put together a full walkthrough just for you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.